everybody, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Bosnia, and if you watched last episode, you have seen a very unfortunate war unfolding. I thought we were going to have the advantage in this war because we had Albania attacking Serbia, so I decided I would exploit that and try to take over Raska. What happened? I didn't really foresee. Austria is having a little bit of trouble against the Byzantiums and the Tuscans in Tuscan territory. They are taking some territory, but they are getting hit quite badly over here as well. And because of that, there is no defense force in Austria. And those two allies of Serbia, both the Byzantines, actually Athens as well, and Tuscany has moved up and taken over some territory here in Austria. Albania has secured some territory for themselves. We moved in to try to take some territory and ended up losing a really big fight with an Austrian army and our Bosnian army versus I believe it was all three of them. I believe it was the Byzantines, the Serbians, and a Tuscan military came in, combined forces, and took us out here. It was a really close fight. Unfortunately, we lost, and now they are sieging one of our provinces. We are recovering our manpower here, and I'm not really sure what Austria is doing. I think they might try to go back and take over their territory here, attack the Byzantines here, or try to reinforce their army down here in Tuscany. And I think we're just going to have to follow with them because right now I'm a little too small to go take over our province back here, our capital back here. Although they're only a 6, and once we recover, we will be close to a 7 or an 8. But we'll be attacking into the hills, which is going to give us a penalty. So, actually, let's go down here, see what happens, and then see what our next move is going to be. It looks like the Austrians have a 10 stack. The Serbians are doing what? Are they going to take over? No, they're just going to walk right straight up through and attack us. I believe they're going to try to go this way and try to hit us here. And this is wood, so let's hold here. I actually lost our commander as well because he was our ruler, and our ruler died, so we actually lost our general. And I can't recruit. Can I recruit another one? I believe I can. Oh, and he's beautiful. He's a great general. He's got a 4 on fire, a 1 on shock, and a 5 on maneuver. Can we assign him, even though we're not in? Yes, we can, because we're in allied territory. So that's really good. So now we have a 2-star general. That's really good. And they're actually retreating. They're retreating. I thought they were attacking us. They're not. I didn't see the flag. They're retreating because I think they got into contact with some Albanian forces here. And now the Ottomans have declared war against Serbia, and they are taking over the Serbian capital. So this is perfect. Now I think this war can come back on us. We're going to move down here. And we're going to exploit this. Let's see if we can recover enough manpower in time to attack. Where's the river crossings from exactly? We've got a river crossing between Truvanja, Hum, Raska, and Serbia. So there is no river crossing between Bosna and Vjoski. So we'll be able to attack without a river crossing bonus, but there is going to be a river crossing penalty, but there is going to be a hill penalty. And it's going to be 7 on 6. We do have a better general, but not enough men exactly. So I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to wait here for our manpower to recover and then move in and either attack or wait for them to attack us. We're 7 on 7 now. Let's see if we can get it to an 8. The Austrians are taking back their territory, which is going to bring the war score back up. And the Tuscans actually might have some issues doing some manpower recovery because their territories are occupied here. So the Tuscans want a peace, actually. We have received we have received an offer of peace from Tuscany. They're offering us the following. They will give us 10% of their income each month for war reparations, and this will last 10 years. It's going to give us 3 prestige, 0 aggressive expansion. They're going to lose prestige, but we're going to take on 0.42 inflation. I'll do that because what that is going to do is take Tuscany out of the war completely for us. They're going to leave the siege on the capital, and then we'll be able to focus specifically on Serbia and Byzantium. So let's do that. We're going to accept that peace. Fine. Now let's move in and knock out this remaining Serbian army that's starting to form up here, and take our... Oh, the Albanians are doing it. Ah, damn it. They're taking over Raska again. So let's just move in and attack them here. We'll just take these guys out, and we'll just start to siege Sin here. So our war score has gone down to -1. It's gone up because we've won that fight. We're not going to end this war with Serbia without taking at least some territory. We're not going to white peace this war. White piecing, if I haven't explained it before, pretty much means you decide to stop fighting. That's pretty much it. They just said, hey, we're done fighting. Let's just call it quits and leave each other be. And you usually don't get any type of reward for stopping the fight that way. You just end it. So we're sieging... I thought we were. There we go. That doesn't concern us. Tuscans are coming back. Oh, because they're retreating. Because I think they met an Austrian army somewhere. So it looks like this war is actually going to be turning in our favor. We've occupied that. That's good. I just need the war between Albania and Serbia to end. So hold on. I need the I need the war to end so that they can clear up this territory for me to re-siege it, because I can't do anything while the Albanians are sieging what I want. New Pope. We have a new Pope in Innocentius the Eighth, and he's a Milanese Pope. Let me ask the Ottomans if actually we can use their territory. They're not going to give us the ability to use their territory to move down and actually take over the Byzantines and Athens. That's all right. We can end the war without taking the provinces, but it's just going to take a little bit longer. Let's see. Is Austria... So Austria ended their fight with the Tuscans as well. So now they're only at war with Serbia and their allies. So I think... Actually, who's taking that province over? The Ottomans are taking over Constantinople. So let's... Who's this? Athens and the Ottomans? So the Ottomans are currently taking over Athens and Byzantium, which is okay, because once they're out of the fight, that's going to bring our war score up. So maybe we can give Austria this objective, and maybe they'll come down and try to siege that part of the Byzantine property. Good harvest. 1456 was considered a particularly good year for Bosnia due to good harvest, generating higher incomes than never before. We can put it in the treasury for 26 ducats, or we can gain 50 administrative power. I'm going to take the money. And there's no other way that we can get down to these territories unless we do an amphibious landing, which I don't have any ships for, unless we got permission from the Ottomans to move down there, and we can't. We can't get their permission. Now, I wanted to double check something because... Yep, we're still have a royal marriage with Hungary and Austria, and I think I saw Albania was going to give us a royal marriage as well. Do I want to do that? No, I think I'll hold off. Who's... Poland, Bohemia, and Croatia all have no... Croatia just formed. Interesting. Yeah, the Croatians. That's neat. So let's do a royal marriage with Croatia because they don't have a ruler. They won't give us a royal marriage. Well, then let's increase our relations with them. Actually, are they allied with anybody? They don't have an alliance. I might be able to just take that for myself if they don't ally with anybody. But it looks like they popped out from Venetian territory there. And who's this? Aquilia has arisen from Venetian territory as well. So Venice has fallen quite a bit, and 2 new countries have arisen from Venetian territory. How's the Albanians doing on their war? I want them to end it soon. They're still losing. What was their war for exactly? Oh, they're defending. They're defending against the Serbians. The Serbians wanted to conquest Albania, and they're defending, and now they're winning. They got plus 19, so they actually might take some territory from the Serbians. That war might be over sometime soon. We're just going to hold here just in case the war ends between the Albanians there, and we'll already be in this territory ready to siege it. Austria managed to land, but they don't have enough. They don't have enough men to take over the territory down there. Byzantines are moving up. Actually, who's sieging this? The Ottomans took over Serbia. Athens. They've got quite a few men. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack them. Ooh, they just left it open. So let's go siege that. The Ottomans just left it. And they actually accepted peace. Let's read the peace that went down here. The Ottomans accepted peace with their enemies. Serbia is going to give the Ottomans 10% of their income. Okay. So I'm surprised the Ottomans didn't try to take any territory. So we're going to siege it. We're going to get the war score for sieging the capital. And prevent the Serbians from producing any more troops. The Austrians still don't have enough men to take over. Oh, they're bringing in some more guys. So that's good. That's dandy. Let's pause that. Siege is over. That brought us up to 21. Let's see if we can... Okay, so now since Serbia's war enthusiasm is really low and they've got a high war exhaustion, we might be able to get a peace deal out of them with a lower war score. And they will give us... They'll give us both territories. They're going to give us, they will give us both territories, but we want Raska. That's what the war is over. So if we can, if the war between Albania and the Serbians end, clears up Raska, we move in, occupy Raska, we'll be able to take all of these territories here. We actually might be able to completely annex Serbia completely, or make them a vassal. We can invest in a new technology. Let's do that while we're here. I want to save the diplomatic power for the peace deal once it actually comes. And the Ottomans have taken over the Constantinople. We've got... That's kind of funny because the Athens, who are allied with Byzantium, because they're a vassal, they keep coming over trying to take over or try to engage this Austrian army that's sieging here, but they're also at war with the Ottomans, so they just keep running into an Ottoman army here and getting wiped out before they even touch the Austrians. How are they doing? They're losing the war now. They're back to losing the war. I don't know why they don't try to take their men in. I'll go with them if he wants to go in and try to knock out that army that's sieging here. Well, I'll go in with him. But he's just not moving. The Ottomans have taken over that section of the Byzantines, and they've taken over Athens. Now it's just up to the Austrians to finish the siege here. And I'm surprised they haven't tried to sue for peace yet, the Byzantines. Our war exhaustion is still pretty low. Our enthusiasm is high because we're winning. And we're performing well in the war. We didn't at first, but now we are. Yeah, I thought that war was going to go very poorly, but I think the fact that the Ottomans came in has helped us out, even though they're going to be an enemy eventually. That's helped us out in the war. 90% on the Ragusan separatists. I forgot about them. War score's gone up a little bit more, 25. It ticks away too. I mean, it's not going to stay at a certain number, even though you don't have all the objectives you want. It will tick up, and now it's back down to 22, I think, because of what happened, I wonder. I don't know what happened. Something happened that made the war score go back down. How can I deal with these guys? I can boost stability for 104 administrative power, which I don't want to do. And what was the other ones coming up? The Bosnian peasants in 26 years. They want some increased autonomy in a couple of provinces. So right now we're just going to wait around and see what happens with the Albanian war here to see if they clear up some of these provinces for us to move in and actually take our war goal. The separatists are going to pop up soon. Hopefully it's not any more than 9 regiments. Austria just took over that section. And now we're at a 35% war score, but I don't want to get any peace until Raska clears up. And I'm not sure this war is actually going to be over by the time this episode ends. We might be continuing into the next episode too, because this is going to be pretty much a waiting game from this point on. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Have they allied with anybody here? The Croatians? Still not allied with anybody. I don't have a casus belli to go to war with them, but I... Actually, why don't we get a claim on it? Might as well fabricate a claim while we're here. We got a 2.9% chance of getting caught. Let's go ahead and do that. They don't like us anyways. And let's increase some relations with... Actually, I want to keep one diplomat open so we can sue for peace when we need to, without having to recall one. They're going to be rising up in about another year or less. We're at 8.2% for the claim. That's moving right along. We haven't been caught yet. We're still at 35. This war needs to end. All they gotta do is end the war, and then we can continue with ours. I really don't want to wait for forever. What exactly was the Austrians' war for? They wanted to take this province over, which they did. Provincial unrest. We're still high. We got low exhaustion. They're really low. They're really bad. And they haven't sued for peace yet. These guys got peace. That doesn't bother us. That's over here. Oh, our fortress is under siege. Peasants. Silly peasants rose up. And more peasants rose up over here, but the Albanians were there to hit them. And peasants aren't that hard. They're pretty easy to beat. And actually the Austrians moved in to help. So that's good. We've knocked those peasants out. And I'll let that happen. I'm not really worried about what's going on with the Albanians, little rebels there. That's in their occupied territories. That doesn't bother me any. Okay, so Serbia wants peace. They want peace, but since we don't occupy Raska, they're not going to give us... yeah, all they want to do is they want to stop the war and give us 10% of their income every month for 10 years, which we're not dealing with. We're not doing that. That's a terrible deal. Ooh. The Serbian peasants have taken over Kosovo. The House of Kotromanek is shaken. There seems to have been a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Stjepan Tomicevic. That's our ruler, and it seems that she was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside Visoki. Deny it fervently, which makes us go down 5 in legitimacy, or acknowledge the fact, which makes us lose 5 prestige. I'll deny it, and we'll lose the legitimacy. It's not that bad. Not that bad. All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna end it. We're just going to have to continue this war next time on the next episode, and hopefully something happens where we can clear up Raska and go ahead and try to take that over, because once we get that, we'll be able to sue for peace for what we really want. So if you guys enjoyed watching this and you want to see more Europa Universalis 4, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.